As you see, I have RIDE 2, 3, and 4 saved. Okay, RIDE 2 save location is in the app data roaming under Milestone. I go back, wrong one. Just like they did with Flat Out though. Milestone's been going downhill, just copy and pasting. You know, it's just don't want to get their games anymore unless they start from fresh. But even if they say they do, don't mean that they're gonna. Now these saves. Seeing how that's what it is, I'm going to delete those two. So let's start since the very beginning. As you see, I have 3, 4, and 5. 3 somehow put it more downhill. I didn't care much for 1 because 1, I've seen enough videos to know 1 is not that good. 2 is when they really up their game. 3, 4, and 5, they went downhill. Now, not with textures. They didn't go downhill with. It went uphill with the textures, but with physics, making things harder, ridiculously harder, where that takes away the fun of it, to make you feel like you want to go back to do it again. It's kind of like a movie. If it don't have a good ending, you're not going to want to watch it again. It's where it's not going to be too rough on you, to where you would like it to play it again and again, maybe. Becomes like a treasure, but not if they could become so hard, so difficult that you're just going to move on and never go back. This TTSL, when you hit too hard, and they make the roads quite narrow. Really slow down to make it to where the AI that don't slow down to make it harder on you. 2 was really the best when it comes to physics. Whenever I say physics, and I don't think everybody knows what physics means, it's the controllability, right? Let's say you automatic pilot. You know, you turn off automatic pilot and you put it on manual and you're in control of it. That's the physics. You want to be in control and you want it smooth. You don't want things going too fast or too slow. Or you want to be able to where you could set it if you want it too fast or too slow. First thing I should have checked is that. Now these are my DLCs. Then I go back to saves. They're gone. If you're curious what I have for my Vader 4 Pro controller, the C, these 2 buttons right here. U, that's for MX bikes. To drop the tabard banner, or what do you call it, right before the finish line, so that you could just reset back there if you didn't make a good lap. The escape here is what's really matter. Oh, I also should mention that I worked this. When I move this down here, it moves it faster. It's like, why would you want it to move faster? You want to move it slower as you're moving it to keep you steady. Right stick, you kind of don't matter. It should be straight anyways, but I just like everything more accurate for me. I think if I lower it down, it will make it go quicker for some reason. I notice by moving it up, it's when I'm down to like 25% or even 15%, just slightly down, I want it to move slower for me to the end. If it's making any sense to you guys. Okay. I deleted them. The cloud's gone. Video. So I kept all the same settings. Hit the A button. Now, the sound and everything should be reset to where I have to manually adjust it.
For us, motorcycles are not just objects, but adventure and emotions, a lifestyle. Whatever your goal is, if you're here, then you're one of us. Bikes are your passion. Welcome to RIDE-2.
Name. Fury. Surname. Could be Storm. And surname Fury. Add to Fury. And surname Storm. Capital. Nationality. World. That's kind of what I prefer it. Four, 3, 2. One is just normal. Leave it there. Let's create rider. I mean, I should know. I played the game in the past.
There's no point waiting any longer. This race in the Greek hills will let you know if you have what it takes to achieve your goals.
I'll do medium. Hopefully I won't regret it. Standard. Yeah. A little bit of auto brakes helps you get extra braking. And I know some of these games just... There's complaints about people saying brakes are not that good. I want to turn off the music. I can't go back. Hopefully while I'm playing I can go with sound. Here we go. Resume. Jeez, he creeped up from me real quick. Good thing he wrecked and not me. Also notice tapping the throttle. It helps. Come on. Yeah, medium's a bad idea. Firm.
A bike's soul reflects its rider's personality. Which bike are you?
Oh, which one do I do? The 31 maybe? Let's work with this.
Fun and agility. This is what you're looking for.
I have 5,000 credits, so H6. I'll work with it. I'm not paying that. Back. Just the chain. 50 credits. Does no change. Oh, I remember in the past, I struggled with 2.5 speed for this bike. Keep it at the same. Upgrade to difficulty. Oh, I like that color. Yeah, looks like speed is everything. Here I'm thinking acceleration was. I guess for the newer games, it's acceleration. For the older, it's speed. Invalid record? Oh. Kind of odd though to see him just sitting down all the time. Changing the view, let's see. Oh, it's harder to reach. I gotta change that. Don't like the select button. Well, I may not need to put it on, keep it on that setting. That's probably because I did upgrade the bike a little bit, the muffler. But I guess I will think backwards, not use acceleration, but increase the speed, gear ratio. Customized bike. Just collect more gold. I mean, credits. Showroom, garage, left button. Customized bike. Downside though, I want you to manually select all the tracks instead of just do it for you. But I guess doing over and over and over again to get yourself more credits so that you can get whatever you want, then you can up the difficulty. Oh, so it does put it to default every time. One downside though is you can't adjust the, I mean it's all okay for me. It'd be nice to be able to adjust your controls, sensitivity of your controls better. I mean right now there's just nothing wrong with it, but to tell the truth I would slow it down just a little bit more. Whoa. Yeah, yeah. That's gotta hurt. Well, we're right around the fall. So yeah, I guess the bees will be out. But usually they die after they sting you, so that's bad. I see one downfall though. It's slowing me down. Wonder if it's the brake help. What am I complaining? I'm winning. But it's kind of funny though, I could just knock them out so easy. I kind of prefer that instead of them giving me a hard time. I think I want to make some coffee. I got this, I'll tell you, it's kind of like the best damn coffee, whatever to try. It's called Blueberry Crumble. And from Amazon, I know you paid about 15 bucks for it. But if you don't drink it too much to where you could have it last you for like a month, you're good. It's from Blackout. It's Blackout Coffee. You get the Blueberry Crumble. Gotta try it. It's real good. Mostly all the other flavors, just you don't taste them when you make the hot coffee. Or even if you make cold coffee. Cappuccino. It's giving me credits. That's all that matters. Yeah, this auto brakes is what's giving me a problem. Whoa, one tight turn. Hey Isaac, they got some good turns. Where I'm trying to turn and make the turn and I'm not leaning far enough. Hey Isaac, they catch up to me. Gotta go wide. See, yeah, the steering's a little too sensitive yet. Take me a little time to get used to. Whoa. No. Damn. Jeez. Wow. No control there. Jeez, I have to make that corner wide. Boy, am I making mistakes. Yeah, I look like... Yeah, something's... I wonder if it's frame rate. I gotta see a Steam. Usually window mode doesn't give it to you, or is it window mode? That would be interface, frame rate. Where is frame rate? Hardware, video decoding. Web view. No. I turn that darn web view off. That causes me instability. CPU resources and stuff. Well, it's not interface. In-game. Single value. Usually it's down in the lower left. View and GPU. Just go to detail. Raise that just a little bit low. To toggle, so I have to set it. Tab key? No. Shift tab. Hopefully that's not being used for something. Confirm. Could do Shift F, which is, you not prefer that. I'll do Control F. Control for frame rate. There you go. Control F. Oh, so right there it is. Yeah, it's acceleration for this track. Instead I gave it speed. Yeah, well, good. Bike, gears, lower you down. Well, it's lowest I can take it. Yeah, it's got massive turns. But let's hope I don't slide out, though. More acceleration can slide you out on the corners. But that's what I like about RIDE-2. Then I like the RIDE 3, 4, and 5. Mostly 4 and 5. It's the more you raise his acceleration, the more you can slide out so easy. RIDE-2, you got more grip. Jeez. Yeah. I can't make the corners that tight. Steering's a little sensitive. Probably could lower it more in the controller. Flydigi software. Man, that turn. Jeez, now they all passed me. And one another problem though with older games is they didn't get the AIs to work the way you would want them to work. They don't move out of your road or anything. They probably can hit you from behind. They don't know your existence. They'll just hit you from behind or not move out of your way. But at least they're not that aggressive though at times, like they are in the newer games. Even this acceleration is, they're still getting me. Oh, you gotta be, oh, it's always that corner. Can't get caught up to him. How are they? Let's go to the Flydigi. That's right. Let's go left. Move you. Maybe too slow. But hey, since some of these older games, it could be too slow or too fast. For this one, it's too fast. I'll try this. Save successfully. Good. They want me to tap that throttle. Yeah, I'm getting... Whoop, not ready for that one. You can't go all full out speed on this, so acceleration is definitely the way to go. Jeez. This is hard. See, I know if this was Ride 4 or Ride 5, and if I'm trying to make those tight turns right there, I'd be sliding out. But at least this here is, now I'm not turning sharp enough, but it's not sliding me out either. It's just a learning curve. You know, when you're noticing you're not turning sharp enough, you have to go wide so that you can cut it in. I have not been good at that. See, I didn't go wide enough there. Still fast. I gotta see something. Could I be wrong? Test. Doesn't look like it's fast. Config. Bring you down. Oh, why did I close it? Jeez, it does hit real fast there. Right about there, and boom, it goes super fast. Starts me off really slow though. Well, that's fast. And then it goes really slow. Well, ain't that something? I noticed this. Some reason it's starting me super fast, then it's going slow. Well, if I move it down there, then it's slow, then super fast. It's not what I want. Wonder if this definitely would be awkward. Whoa. Definitely dead zone is not right. That's too fast. Bring you right down there once. I think it's messed up the dead zone. Oh, look at that. Yes, it did mess up the dead zone. The bar, the blue. See, that's slow. And that's still slow. So that's what I gotta do. I wonder what happens if I really bring it. Never tried this. Oh, ain't that weird? I don't see a problem at all. It's like it's not even doing anything. Yeah, well, put you here once. Say successfully. Yeah, nothing. Weird. Yeah, when I put it down there, it was definitely making it super fast in the beginning, then really slow at the end. I wonder what happens if I change. This is going to be awkward. Hopefully I won't break my controller doing this. Whoa, that's too fast. Okay, so how about right here? Oh, well, yeah, that's not even going all the way over. Up or down. That's bad. Save. Oh, look at that. That's not... Dead zone is not accurate. Right there, maybe. Nope, that's moving to the right a little too much. Still didn't move much. I was wondering. It's down here, I think it's causing the dead zone problem. Yeah, it's like I have to, every time I do adjustments, I have to redo this. See, yeah, that's exactly how it's doing it. It's a bit fast when it's slower. And I better readjust this. It is a bit awkward though that I do this. See, for racing games you want it a little bit out over, so you don't want it on circle. Right stick, yeah, but not a left stick. You need that little extra maneuver. But okay, let's give this a try. But yeah, every time you move that bar, you have to readjust that dead zone. Resume. Whoa, it is now a little... Whoa. Yeah, I can get a hang of this. That's way slower. Oh, man. Yeah, I need more practice. Control's a little different now for me to get used to. Huh. But very easy. I don't want to give them giving me problems. Standard. Also, this could be the reason why I'm not sliding out either, but I'm going to try Pro for that. Turning them all off now, I see. Maybe it's best bet to do that. But let's see, hopefully I'm not sliding out. You know, when you haven't played a game for 2 or 3 years, you say to yourself, you feel like a noob again. First, they're all locked. Whoa. Whoa. Boy, it does slide you out. I'm steering better because the back wheel is sliding out a little bit more, giving me more. I just can't throttle the corners. Heaven help us if it rains. Oh crap. Yeah, that's where you're gonna have problems. Semi would be perhaps better. But all out full, I noticed that you really got to be cautious with your throttle for your corners. So I can make the corners easy if I'm not throttling. Jeez, I didn't go wide enough. Wish I could make that map a little bigger so I could see exactly where that bad turn is. I could see exactly where to go super wide on. Yeah, I'm going to take this to semi-pro. I'm doing no good. Oh, wrong one, race option. A little bit of help could helpful. Joint brake. I do like the wheelie though, but not if it's going to mess with my acceleration. Did I mess with my... No. That's because I have it saved in the data. Wait, no. I think I have it another way around, saved in the data. I have the acceleration set to high. I mean gear ratio. And I'm liking how much slower this is. Wow, I'm noticing jitters when I press left and right. Look at that, it's jitters right there. It looks like he's rapidly shaking. When your eye is set to my helmet, you can see a little bit of the right there. It's jittering. Could be just a glitch in the game, but I don't think it's affecting my controls too much. Well, semi-pro is definitely way to go. Wow, I'm liking this. And it's the controller settings. Yeah, if you don't have it in the game, sensitive to your controls, you could do that in the controller settings. Well, it did pretty good on that turn. Not good enough though. See, yeah, I kept up with him on that turn. too much. Whoa. Stay focused. My name is Mick, so tell myself, stay focused, Mick. 'Cause I'm doing good. Wow, I would have slid out there so they make it wide if I was on ride 4 or 5 doing this. Jeez, I couldn't make that turn. I know they caught up to me there a little bit. It would be nice if I had a mirror. I'm gonna lose if I keep doing that. Because I'm not a hang of it yet. Just want to get this part done with. A little fast yet. I can get used to this. Yeah, I put it on very easy too, I did. But hey, I just wanted to get it done and over with. Move on. Less struggle. I don't have the left and right corners full. It's making me wonder if I should even have this one set on windowed mode. Semi-Pro is the way to go. I can steer a little better. And having joint brakes off is helping. Auto brakes though help give me a little extra brake power. Gotta work my way up. I don't know for this track. Data. Overwrite. I put it on 2 TWO. But that's not overwriting, no. I don't care. Just go on with the with the race. I wish they would improvise and try to do something different where you can enable or enable it or disable it. Because I so would like to kind of visualize it now. If I could just take a baseball bat or a shovel. Because I just feel like road rashing with these guys. Even though it's not, no, it's just a game, so who gives a damn? Everybody just wants to simulate their life in a game and everything. It's like, just have both options. You could either just pulverize them, take a shovel and smack them, clobber them, take your leg out and kick him off. They're only AI. But that would be fun. Something you don't do in real life, but I guess because the kids you see on YouTube, some of them just want to do Grand Theft Auto in real life. So I guess you gotta have batteries even in games, because I guess it's kind of the way games would teach them to do those things that you ought not to do. It's like they don't value human life. I mean, if a young kid's going to go out there and just take a school bus because he's, what was he, like 9, 12 years old? He don't realize he can kill someone. Kids today, they just don't care. It's like you gotta value human life. That's the parents' fault. But I don't know. Kids today, if your parents say no, in the kids' minds, it means yes. Don't you do that. You walk away. Oh, let's go do that now. That's just how it is. Oh yeah, I see a problem. Acceleration makes me slower. That's not going to work. Up all the way. Talking and thinking that should have done this right away. I like seeing the high mountains overhead like that. See, I don't live when you see the high mountains like that, and I don't live in a place to where you could see the high mountains over yonder. That's beautiful scenery. To live in a place that could have you looking over yonder and enjoy an outdoor cozy look out yonder, the beauty. Yeah, you can see the difference. I upped the gear ratio up all the way, and now I got more speed than acceleration, and I'm blowing them all away with speed. Whoa. Yeah, I could relax doing this. Makes it to where very easy, then it's not useful. Actually, I'm right. Let's go yes. Raise options. Medium. Semi-pro. I hope it saved it. I think it did. I wonder if I got that darn mosquito. It's hard playing the game and knowing that you got a little bug flying around here trying to bite the crap out of you. They say putting vinegar in your blood, they say even salt or something, it can keep bugs away. Drink a little bit of vinegar at a time. I guess if you ate a lot of pickles or something, you probably won't get bit by bugs. They may say our bodies are made with a high dose of water. But hey, our blood is food to the bugs. So we're not all water. Seeing that beautiful mountains makes me wish I lived in a place like this. But away from sports, of course, with all the... I remember I used to live nearby a place to where they had a concert going around, and that was noisy as hell. And also living right nearby a firehouse would be a bad idea too, with a loud noise horn. Yeah, see, even if I put it on medium, I'm still beating them. It all comes down to that gear ratio. When you're not doing many turns, and you got a high, up all the way gear ratio, you got more speed, and you're going to blow them all away. But the downside, though, for any game, is if you got too many turns, tight turns, you can't do much acceleration or even speed in that matter. If you got high acceleration, you got to worry about sliding out on the turns. So when you get tracks like this, it's just kind of like that song, cruising down the road, cruising on the road again, from God, I forgot his name. Country singer, up there in age now. If is he still around? I don't know. Yeah, I don't even. So I've even put it on medium and I'm still, it's all about the track. See, auto brakes, but hey, I'm okay with it. Did a good job with the trees. Milestone here in this RIDE-2. Yes, it was too easy. Of course, next track won't be so easy. It's every other track. Why does that look like it's not snugging around the chain? That gear. Make some of that coffee. Blueberry crumble from Amazon. Look for it, guys. It's well worth it. From Blackout Coffee. It's a white looking Ziploc bag package. Blackout Coffee, blueberry crumble. Just give it a try. Smells good, it tastes good. You will love it. And don't want it too black bean. It's, I think, medium roast, which is perfect. You kind of want everything medium in life. Scale your life, where you weigh everything 50-50, even your religion. You know, you don't want to be too religious or you'd be a cult. And you don't want to be too unreligious because you want to hold on to, you know, the fear of that you could lose your soul. You want to do right. Hope I'm not doing wrong here. So, you know, it's just some things you got to watch out for life. You know, even in Scripture it says we're judged according to the deeds done of the body. So, if you're not judged, it's kind of like you can't make it then. That's why he says only those names that are in the book are judged. If your name is blotted out of the book of life, you're not judged. You're actually being condemned. But I don't know how that works when it comes to forgiveness, though, because then everybody would be judged according to that. But it's all down into the story. Of what is said about the book of life. People want to ridicule what you read in books and call it all a cult, when knowing that we're judged according to a book in heaven. See, here's something about immortality you guys just don't think about. Probably don't even know. I mean, who would know? Unless you get somebody that can tell you about it. What am I getting at? Immortality. Well, I want to say it correctly. Immortality. You are ageless, so time exists different. Almost like you're in a coma, you know. You just, when you wake up suddenly, when you look at yourself, you're older, but imagine just not aging. It's different. You don't get tired of what you eat or what you drink. You don't get tired of it, anything. You can say the same things, do the same things over and over again, never get tired of it. So only be immortal, you get tired of things. Trying to eat the same foods over and over again, before you know it, you'll be throwing it up because you can't stand it anymore. That's our mortal curse. So Adam and Eve, before they committed wrong, you know, it says that they may have lived 800-900 years. But our calendars weren't like the calendars in time back then. It wasn't 24 hours. Was it like 6 hours or 8 hours? I don't know how that works. 8 hours for one day. Because it says it, you know, where Jesus was in a tomb for they say he dead for 3 days. But according to that era, that time of that was 3 days. But to us, it's only like a day and a half or a day. You know, we consider the night and day being 24 hours a day. But no, they said they had to take Christ off the cross, Christ Jesus off the cross before night, because night began a Sabbath day. So then it got you thinking, am I really 30 years old? Am I really 40 years old? No, you're not. You're actually older than you are when it comes to not going with, you know, not going with the times that are today. Because 24 hours did not make a day in the past. So you're actually older than you think you are. So when you think about how old you are, if you go biblical age, your 50 years would make you 150. You have to add 2 years. Because, you know, Christ went, you know, for 3 days instead of 1 day. But in our time, it's considered 1 day, when knowing it was 3 days. Could make you think. But I changed the subject a little bit there. Kind of. When Adam and Eve, before they committed a wrong and they became mortal to where they had to die, and then all of us through ages was bound by that curse. But think about this. Before they committed the wrong, they were immortal. So who knows how long that they may have lived before they fell. So could have been longer than 1,000 years, 2,000, 3,000. How old is the earth then? How old are we? Was Adam and Eve around with the dinosaurs before they committed a sin? That sin that made them mortal? All these things. Customized bike. That's why. Top speed. That's not worth it. That is. This makes barely any sense. Can I add oil to the game? Yes. Wait a minute, I only have one track left, don't I? I think I'm right. Why am I doing all this when there was just one track left? I'm just going to leave it alone. I know I could add the tires and everything, but I gotta see if I'm right. Yeah, the frames per second is really low. Does that almost with every game when you're loading. Oh, I need to go to graphics. I almost forgot that part again. Figures it probably wants me to go outside the game. There is no graphics. Motion blur. I thought I put that, but that's what it was. It shakes. This 6. Turn that off. Disable. Well, let me adjust that. We'll see now if it's higher than when it's loading. $64, $65. Yeah, a little higher. It's 2,000. I'm using a 3080 card, not a TI though. I figured 10 memory is good enough, and paying double the price just for memory, which I think is a scam. Not scam having the memory, scam for paying extra just for memory. You ever seen a memory that whenever you add memory slots on your motherboard? I mean, you're not paying that much. But for video card, they're overpricing the memory that they put on a video card. They're making it double the price, triple the price, just for the memory. That right there is a scam. The downside is they can get away with it. Oh, I see. It is for the last one on this. Yeah, reset. See whether you see when this is locked? That's what that gear thing I didn't buy. I think it would have unlocked all of these, and I would lower the first gear, second and third down to like 2. Well, first one down maybe to 1. 2 would be down to 3. Third gear, have it down at 3. Fourth gear, leave it at 4. Fifth gear, I think leave it at 4 also. Turn you off. Anti-wheelie off. See, the thing that could be good about manual is when you down brake, lower your gear manually helps you brake. Though I'm not that good in this game to do that. I'm going to do this. You also slide if you're too stiff. that way even with MX bikes. You have anything too stiff, you're going to slide on the corners. Surprised no rain yet. Unless there's a weather effects things I didn't enable as a random. I might have missed that part if there's a way to adjust that manually. Geez, that's a difference. I changed the gear ratio to the same as the rest of them with no auto brakes, and I'm blowing them away. One wicked turn, or two wicked turns there. That was terrible. Whoa, too much throttle. Yeah. Nose was itchy. See, your left hand is on your left trigger, left stick. And your right hand is on your right throttle trigger. Leaves you no room to itch. And then your nose gets itchy. You gotta let go with something. Don't have a third hand. Of course, if you look like that guy from Resident Alien, that was a good TV show. Hope they bring it back. He had 4 hands, but that's only if he's in his alien form. But that was a funny movie, TV show. RIDE-2 going up. Oh, jeez. How far down? Boy, this is, from the looks of it here, I could see this is the long game. Oh. See, that's done and over with, but here, I should go back to that third position. because I didn't have semi-pro to help me steer better, lean better, and I didn't have my controller set, I don't think. Did it to me again. 5. I'll leave it at 6. Suspension, oops. I'm going to turn this on just to see. I think that might be semi-brake. No problem. It's bringing back the memories why I like RIDE-2 so much. Whoa! Forgot I even had that. Jeez, that is kind of cheating. I accidentally tapped that. Upper left bump, left bumper LB button. I gotta fix that because I was not focused. I guess that's the right word for it. Brake here. Whoops. Too far to the right and left. See, here's the thing about Milestone. They give you the same tracks over and over again. When we buy, we want different tracks. But because when they give you the same tracks, they're like, oh, we can't just give them the same game over and over again. We gotta do something if we're not gonna give them different tracks. So what do? The one thing that none of us wants them to do. And that's changing the physics and making the AIs harder and harder than they have to be. And the one thing they make them harder is by upgrading their bikes and making them more agile, where they don't slide on the corners like the way we would. making us struggle, and the AIs don't. So the more they favor the AIs and not favor you, the buyer, the player, that makes the game go wrong. That would ruin the company. So that's what they're doing. They're ruining themselves by favoring the programming, their AI, than they are for the player. Because if all the tracks are going to be the same, these maps, they got to do something that's doing, something that's different. And it's making the physics much harder to handle. What would make a really good game? It's not just adding more content, but also adding more adjustability for us, if we want it or not. If we want the physics of this way, or go back to the old physics to do that. If they did that, they would have more sales. Give us more of what we want to turn on or off, like an equalizer setting. We could do our own adjustments instead of punishing us, the simulation games, to where we got to play it the way they designed it. Why not allow us to play it the way we want to play it? Give us more, settings that we can work with. It's greed that makes companies, after a while, you even see it with the video cards and stuff. You've seen it breaking way easier than also the older cards, where they're breaking way easier. We're looking for drivers that supposed to work well, but they're giving us bad drivers on purpose, so that when we put them in, it's going to fry the video card, and we got to go buy out a new one. It's like, oh, we need more money. It's all greed. They don't want things to work well. They want to ruin what we pay, so they get more money. It's all manipulation. And when it becomes kind of like the woke thing going on too, but when everything becomes political, it will go against the people. Political is not always for the people. It's a lie. Whenever you hear them say,
"Not bad.
No one is above the law,"
Ready to race your first invitational event.
those that say that no one's above the law they are above the law. And they won't tell you that. It's a lie. It's a scam. They're rich because of their lies. Wake up, people. Kind of like in that movie Dune, D-U-N-E. He got his hand out, and he said, "The sleeper has awakened. He drank the life water. The sleeper must awaken." Well, wake up, people. Businesses and all that. And the reasons why you're not going to get good drivers on your video card and everything. Because if it was, everything would stay stable, would stay right. But no, they don't want to stay stable. They want you to keep upgrading, updating. They don't want anything stable. Because if it stays stable, then they're not going to get more money out of you to buy a new one. Never trust what's going on with the money-making companies today. There will be something that will go wrong, and they'll never tell you. Of course they won't, be stupid to think that they... Well, wrong bike. Stupid of them to tell you the truth. What? Oh, so that's the bikes I need. Oh, wrong one. What is these numbers? I got 16. Yikes. Custom rider. I want that yellow. All leather. This. Actually, that's kind of a motocross thing, but that's not. So I am not a motocross, so I'll use this. But how do I change my color? I want that yellow. There we go. What is X light? Yeah, the yellow. Green's not bad too, but I want it lighter. See what the others give you. I don't want to dilly-dally with this too much. See, I like how it's more pointy there in the bottom. I'm going to work with this. Black one's not bad. Is there a yellow? Don't like it so much. Not for the stupid dazzling colors either. It's more like children would want that. Nope, doesn't have it. Let's see. Oh, this ain't bad either. Yellow. Yellow and green. Yeah, I kind of like that. I may go back to it. I'm going to see what this is. I may end up going back to that. Why not have both worlds, both colors? Now that's not bad either. Better though if I was more black. You know, you should Google sometime Predator and look up those Predator and there's Ghost Rider cycle helmets. Oh, they're cool. Just go to Google, type that in. Oh, nice. I don't know. Keep it at that, I guess. He even gives you gloves. Alpine Star. Don't want too many colors. Nope. Pine Star doesn't have the colors I want. Yellow and green, yellow and green. Close. May go back to that. No. That's even better. I like them too. Gonna go yellow. Oh, I gotta see the other ones. Exo. Not bad. Not bad, but be nice if it was yellow instead of white. Not bad. Yeah, could be more yellow. That's not bad. I like how the sides are, but not enough yellow. Alright, I know what to go for. Exo. I guess I'll take these. Exo or Alpine Star? They don't have it. Not bad. Not bad. Nope. Not enough colors. Too much white. Nope, they don't have it. Although I'm not liking the red. Yeah. I think he'll do. Could keep it black, but yellow and boots. XO, don't have it. I like that, but I want them in yellow. Where's the yellow and black? Too much color, but why the red? I may go back to those. No, it's a little better. See what Alpine has. Too much white. Purple's not bad. Okay, go back to that. Too much red. Right there. Okay. I may change the helmet, but I'm going to keep what I got here. It's kind of cool. I think you could buy all these and just choose what one you would want. I'm not going to go that much detail. Oh, damn it. Change my team, huh?
A bike and some friends, ready to give their all on the track. This is all you need to create your team.
Like ass blasters or something. No, it'd be kind of funny, but that's from Tremors, movie Tremors. C-A-R-A-G. Team name Carnage. That could be a little brutal. It's like calling yourself Red Rum or something, which is murder, but no, from The Shining. I gotta keep it as Carnage because I don't need to be picky. A girl, Emily. Be nice if it were just World. Study making you choose what flag, what representative. I'm not for that. I'm a kind of person that if I could, I would live off the grid. I'm not for any of the darn government controlling everything and who's going to live and who's going to die. No. I'm not for that shit. You be wise in life. It's one of the reasons why they took religion out of school, because they don't want you wise. They don't want to teach you what selfless and selfishness means. They want you to be the way they teach you. So, 15,000 credits. I got 25,000. Because of 26, 37,000. I better look at the top speed and acceleration. Seven, 6, that right there. It's got more acceleration. Speed is quite good. So is the first bike. All this time I spent on that. I'll edit it out. Custom bike. Max PP up to 520. Wonder why I didn't see that before. $520. $524. Okay. $519. Now I'm good. Jeez. Spent too much time. Make your corners better. I was hoping I could have changed the white bike. Almost hit them. Playing a little bit of road rash with him. Like, get out the way, get out the way. Like in that song, and that's that Will Smith one called Hancock. Very beginning, singing that song, get out the way, get out the way. That's because he's flying all over the place. It's like what the greatest American hero, just slamming into things. That was a pretty good movie he made. Movie kind of reminds you of The Matrix. So he flew in that. Keanu Reeves. Oh, whatever I'm doing. It's working. Whoa, what am I doing? Whoa, look at that. Wanted to see what happens if I press back and that worked good. Drink my coffee before it gets cold. I need a coffee warmer. Could go look up for a little coffee plate. What is this all about? I do prefer the red. Will still be available purchase in dealership. Wait a minute, let me go back. What is this? Oh, can't. I prefer this. Well, it would be nice though if it was yellow and green. Won't be that picky. So rookie, amateur. Thing is though, you want to get all of these, I guess, amateurs done. Then you go to rookie. Unless it's the same tracks over and over again. And no, it shouldn't be. Alright, giving us a break. I think the video's going too long now. Before I do this, yes, I better save it. I'm not got the cloud thing going on, so app data, I mean. Save. I'll just save the whole thing. Copy. Just make a new, I guess. File Explorer. Go to my desktop. Go to saved backups, locations, RIDE-2, 3, 4. Wonder where 5 is. Better put 5 in there. Then turn off cloud. Unless it's too late. RIDE-2, saved backup. Let's put that 2020 2. And this one, paste. AUG 2025. There we go. Now exit game and say goodbye to everyone until I get to part 2 tomorrow. Take care.